Hello, my name is Suckit, and we are playing FTB F.A.M. And I've been digging out a basement. But you saw me fighting that, just for a second, that one Apotheosis mini-boss. That dropped something amazing, and to try to take full advantage of it, we're gonna see if these containment jars do what I think they do. That was just glass and archwood slabs there. If these really do what I think they do, that's very cheap. They don't do what I think they do. Okay. I'll tell you this, once you place them, they don't stack anymore. That's interesting. Let's try it again. I think these are some kind of... But where'd it go? Oh, it just placed it down. Okay. I wonder why it would change. Now, these might work differently than I think. They might only pick up these guys. No, they don't do that either. When in doubt, read the manual. Oh, that's not how it works. We're off to a great start here, folks. Trying to make a worn notebook. Okay, so it's a lapis instead of a source gem. Alright. Okay, let's see what these containment jars are. I thought they were a way of moving mobs. Wait a minute. I can't type. Containment jar allows you to capture. Yes, okay. You must perform a ritual of containment. And then we'd have to cast a spell on the jar to get it out. Okay, none of this is impossible. Now, to perform rituals, we're going to need a brazier. And for that, we're going to need a pedestal. And what else? 3 gold and a source gem block? Not so bad. I knew it couldn't be as simple as just right-clicking. I was hoping. Alright. And now, a ritual of containment. Huh? Okay, we'll need manipulation essence. Now we could go ahead and plop an imbuement chamber right down here. The pedestals have to be adjacent. And you will be interested to know, if you do not know, that the items you put on the pedestals, well, that's the wrong thing. Like, these are your pedestal items. This is what goes in the imbuement chamber. The items on the pedestals don't get consumed. This goes much faster with some source nearby, so we're going to make another source jar. And speaking of source, we've got... This is working out great. We're getting plenty of blazing archwood to power our whirly sprig, and with plenty to spare in case we need some. Okay, so we got one. While we were filling this up, we're going to make 8 more. And you can see it goes much faster with some source for it to chew up. I think it takes 20%. We should, yep. I think we have everything. Yeah, okay, here's 8 of them. Now, we may be able to use it more than once if we bring some source along. So that's just what we're going to do. Alright, it's getting kind of towards nightfall. But, we're going to go ahead and get it set up. We're just going to put these... I don't think they need to be right on top of them like this, but that's what we're going to do. We'll need the containment, and we'll need at least some source if we want to get more than one use out of the tablet. So let's sleep through the night, and then we'll see what we can do with these guys. Let's wait till one of them comes over, maybe? Or maybe it'll just do thing. It's awaiting activation. Okay. Okay, it's running. I guess now we'll see what happens when something comes by. I read some more in the Warren Notebook. Apparently, mobs in this, a Drigme will interact with, just as though the mob was in the world. Also, you can, like, milk cows, shear sheep, chickens will lay eggs. There's a whirly sprig in here. Maybe I ought to leave you in there so you don't get caught in this thing's radius. This thing's cool. Ah, Jorge. Yeah. There's Jorge. Now, okay, it looks like it consumed 5% of this jar. This one was already at like 67 or whatever. And it's still running. So whoever else comes by, we're going to pick up. Maybe if we ring the bell. They're all going to come over and see what's what, right? Come on, guys. But I do not care. Nitwit. Oh, okay, so you can right-click on these jars and trade with them. Okay, okay. Looks like we did pick up another whirly sprig. Iron Golem. Okay, jars are full. I assume we just break them. Yep. Now if we're gonna get these guys out of here, which we do need to do, we're gonna need a couple of things. The first of which is one of these spell books from Ars Nouveau. It's just some basic vanilla tools. You know, so it's a good bit of iron, but we're starting to run a good amount of some resources at least. We're also going to need a scribing table so that we can make ourselves some runes, and it looks like it's not too bad. Put this thing together, I hope. Yeah. And this thing will take stuff out of nearby inventory, so we're just going to pop it down right here. In case we get lucky and we already have something it wants for some of the things that we want to make. Now, not what you do. You right-click with your spellbook on this thing. You see all these different glyphs that you can put in the spellbook, and there's, looks like, quite a few of them. Our novice can only handle tier 1. Now, what we're going to do is we're interested in a number of these, but most importantly, we're interested in Dispel. We got everything, and you can just right-click stuff on there, or, like I mentioned, it'll take stuff out of nearby inventories. However, it won't take it out of your inventory. I think it used to. Doesn't anymore. Now, if we were to look in our spell book, you can see we got the glyphs we start with, these forms, and then the effects. You start with break and harm, but now we have Dispel. So we could teach ourselves Touch Dispel, and we'll call it Touch Dispel because I'm extremely creative. We can see how much source it's gonna use, and that little bar underneath Touch Dispel is our source bar. It will hold more as we learn more glyphs, as we upgrade the spellbook, and with certain gear. Now we're gonna need a breeder, and I know we're gonna have a Drigme area out here anyway, so I thought we would go ahead, build ourselves a little barn. Okay, we got some beds. We got a little spot over here. Let's go ahead and get some of our... Now, Jorge is a farmer, I believe. And I want to say Quinn is a nitwit. And that'll be perfect. We'll just go ahead. Now, I don't know if we get the jars back. But let's see. Shift click. We do get the jars back. So we'll have to be careful about placing up against walls, huh? There we are. I just need to give that boy some bread, and we should be in business. Yeah, we already got it, baby. Now he'll run back and forth. And thinking of it, we're probably going to want to fence this off. Down here is where we are going to do our re-rolling. So we got a Fletcher table down here. And we got some more villagers. We got Melina. What's Melina? A librarian with nothing interesting. So we're gonna... This is fenced in. They can't get out. I don't have to worry. Okay. We started smart, but we're just gonna be careful. Now it's gonna take Melina a while to reset and grab this as a workstation. In the meantime, we got plenty to do. Oh, now that's interesting. The Drigme can't produce resources from an iron golem. Well, now we know. One of those things is finishing off this basement. I'm still putting the walls in, putting the floor in, then we're gonna move all our stuff. Even more babies. It's gonna work out fine. There we go. Are you a stickmans? You're a stickmans. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another jar down. I'll put the brazier down. Put the tablet down, right click. Now we got him. And we can trade to our heart's content. Now for the time being, I think we're going to keep these guys in this room. That, yeah, okay, Fletcher, very good. So we should be able to, like so. Little emerald, little experience, perfect. And now that we got a source of emeralds, we can start working on getting some of the enchantments we want. Out of the way, you. What are you gonna get this time? Nothing. What are you gonna get this time? Oh, that's pretty good. Now we're getting to a place where we need some more resources, and we are going to see. Can we enchant it? Yes, we can. Okay, very good. Took 3 levels. But there's one more thing that I want to do. I want to get ourselves a nice little light spell. Conjure Mage Light. So we got a torch, we need a lantern. Suppose we have one. Let me make a lantern real quick. There we go. Good old Conjure Mage Light. So we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a new spell. This is gonna be Projectile Light. This will allow us to place lights. This will allow us to place lights at a distance, is what I'm trying to say. We'll want to learn a bunch more spells and similar, bunch more glyphs, so that projectile lights, so that we can spam this if we want to. This is gonna make exploring dark areas much easier. We just have to right click. There it is. There's little sconces. You can put these in. You can change the colors of them. It's, you know, it's a good spell. Now what I'd like to do while I'm getting my, my villagers together is get a start on Britannia. Any one of these mushrooms will do the trick. We'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and make the petal apothecary. We need one more. It used to take slabs. I guess it doesn't anymore. Britannia's changed a little bit. But any petal or oh, we need a seed. Any excuse me. Any petal or any mushroom, you can go ahead and make the petal apothecary. And we're going to pop it right down out here for the time. Well, where are we going to put this stuff? That's a really good question. We'll have it out here. Like by the whirly sprig, maybe. And on the other side, we have some handy-dandy water. Yeah, maybe we'll put the Britannia stuff like over here for now. Now the first flower that we're going to make in our apothecary here is a pure daisy. And this is all compatible with JAI. What it doesn't tell you is that this takes a seed. So we're going to go ahead, we need a little water. And you can pipe water into this. Gonna get a little more. And you just cue the items right in there. Now it tells you, the tooltip tells you that it will take any seed. But now we got our first flower. A pure daisy works all by itself. It doesn't need anything else. And what it does is it transforms things. Now the pure daisy will turn a lot of things into something else. You can look up all its different uses in JI. But the main thing that we're going to be doing with it is converting logs into living wood and stone into living rock. Put them down, takes about a minute. Yeah, there it is. Now the living wood and the living rock are going to be used to craft an awful lot of things. Alright, back to this. This will give us about a stack of living wood, and I'm going to see, I don't know if the whirly sprig will make this stuff for us. We're going to find out. But we're going to put some stone down and start working on a stack of living rock. And worst thing that can happen, if the sylph doesn't like it, or the whirly sprig I mean, is we'll just take it right back down. Now, with just fortune on the pick, it is, where is its enchanting capacity? I mean, I think this side has enchanting capacity also. You could kind of only take these so far until you can get blaze rods and then end rods, and then, like, you know, fancy fasteners and stuff. But that's much later in the Tetra game. And we're going to need some sticks. So I'm actually, for our Silk Touch pick, we're going to hang on to this and keep using it. But we're mostly going to be using it to harvest what we end up getting with the Silk Touch pick. But we'll go, let's see. Oh, 3 is good. I like 3. 8, that's probably as good as that's going to get. And now we have a sweet Silk Touch pick. Oh, look at that. We are definitely getting living wood. That is very nice. Let's see. I'll put it in this empty slot up here. Now the next thing we got to think about is some netherite. We have some ancient debris. You know, 4 of them. But we're going to want to get the most out of them. And let's see, we're going to need 2. We're going to want to make some more control circuits. And we'll just cook those up. We're also going to need a little bit of lava. I think there might still be some underneath here. We'll find out. Is this guy coming for me? I despawned. Bonkers. Okay, we got our circuits. We're gonna need 2 steel casings. I guess those are the first steel casings we've made. We're gonna make ourselves a crusher. And we're gonna make ourselves an enrichment chamber. Okay, so we need 2 iron. Oh, we got to keep the buckets. Isn't that nice? Alright, 1 enrichment chamber. Very good. Now what we can do is power this thing and stick our ancient debris in here. And we're also going to need an enrichment chamber. Each debris is going to give us 3 dirty scrap, which we can then add a... What do you have? Ring of expediency. Okay. Couple of heads. And no big whoop. Okay. You got a little more? Yeah. And then each one of these will get us 1 netherite scrap. So we're tripling our yields here, which is good. Now netherite is definitely not the be all end all of gear in this pack. But it's kinda, you know, it'll do for now. It's a lot better than what we've been working with. Let's see if we can find... Where is it? Here it is. This is the thing that one guy dropped. We're gonna need a smithing table. Now we're gonna jump right in here. We're gonna upgrade this. And whoops. And now we're gonna put the socket in. And this chest plate will give us +4 luck. Now, luck improves your rolls on loot tables. It's not like fortune or looting, but we'll get better stuff from fishing, and we'll get way better rolls from chests. And that's gonna be really important to us, because those eyes we need are gonna be scattered around in structures in the different dimensions, and we won't want to have to go to like hundreds of them to find them all. So I was just mining for some quartz. Just a long branch down here at Y13, and looky. I knew the Nether Castle was on the map, but I didn't know. I've never seen this room, is basically what I'm trying to say. Let's block that lava off. Oh, there's all kinds of good stuff down here. I meant to come here with the chest plate. What do you bet there's something in there? Because we got the luck now, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this netherrack. We're gonna need room in the inventory. All right. Barrel first. Okay. Couple random little things. Not complaining about the leather. A little gold, a little string. I thought it would be like Nether Fortress loot, but you know, this is all stuff we'll use, certainly. Oh, a deposit upgrade. Interesting. Well, it would be silly not to explore this place a little bit, huh? There's not anything under there. I had to look. Oh, hello! Take that. Any more around? We got it, we got it. We'll take that. Let's, we're gonna mark our way with light. Place is nice. We're like way deep in it. I didn't know it went down this far. I've only seen these once or twice. How tough are they? Okay, 46, so they're not any tougher than they are in the overworld. They're still pretty tough. Now let's see. Got plenty here. We'll take all the gold. And with a little iron? Okay. There's a schematic. And some diamonds? Okay. Pretty good loot so far. Plenty of gold just lying around. Can I put gold down? I can. I didn't know that. That's cool. Small chest on a shelf. Advanced tool swapper upgrade. For one effective on the black when these are let. Interesting. Very interesting. Just a random shield. Yes, I saw the chest. Don't worry, don't worry. We gotta explore this place in an organized fashion. Just stick to the right wall, and we'll be able to find our way out easy. Loot, 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 loot. This place is fancy. Oh, Wither Skelly. 46, huh? Alright. Oh. Shards of Malice. What have you done? Huh, okay. Looks like some kind of add-on for Tetra. I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, and the blazes are gonna have like 9 million health too, aren't they? By 9 million, I mean probably 46. There's our first blaze rod. Awesome. Oh, there's like a little jail in here. Poor guys. This is cool. Oh, oh. It's like a little treasure room. Come on. Get some. Oh, I wish I had had time to, or I wish I had the levels to put, I've got the book, like, I think in one of these storage crates with, like, looting and everything else, and when we get back home, we can come back here, of course. Oh, is this all? This is all coal. We'll take all of this. Aha! Here's our first interesting chest. A little horse armor. And a silver ring. 25% max mana from irons. That's cool. There's an... Oh, here's something. What is it? All kinds of axes in here. It's like a little tool rack. This is a great structure. Oh, wither skeleton in armor. No tougher. Oh, I got withered. Uh-oh. Wasn't being careful enough. It's alright. We'll probably be fine. Aha! This must go up to different stuff. This is the first spiral staircase we've seen. Feel like I'm pushing my luck a little bit, though. I think we're gonna head back home. Soup up the rest of our gear. Alright. Feel a lot better now that we got some decent gear. I think we're gonna call it here. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.